Okay, let's get one thing straight right off the bat. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, to me, was just okay. It's not the #1 movie in America. It didn't blow me away. It didn't do anything like that. It was just okay. That's just me. Alright, now that that's out the way, what is this movie? Is it a remake? Is it a reboot? Is it a prequel? I know a remake and a reboot, you know, the same thing. It's kind of hard to say. It's like it's a remake with elements of a prequel. That's what it is. It's just, I haven't really seen that too many movies with that kind of element in it. I really haven't, which is where I give this movie a lot of props. But here's one thing that did bother me. Smart animals. Or just anything man-made that you give intelligence to. What always happens? Let me hear you guys say it. What always happens when we make a machine or a creature or an animal super smart? Let's think iRobot. My logic is undeniable. Let's think hybrid. No, not, what was it called? It wasn't called hybrid, was it? Splice. Yeah. And now we have a smart ape. Our AIs kill us. Our creatures that we create kill us. And any animal we give intelligence kills us. What Will should have done, as soon as he knew this monkey had that 112 in it, he should have killed it. And it's, one of the things that pissed me off is the guys at that ape sanctuary place. As soon as Caesar gave him this look, that would have made me find the nearest shotgun, load it, cock it, and go straight to that ape. How do you see an animal give you that kind of look without being creeped out, without needing to, I don't know, save the human race? But here's the thing with this movie. Is it based on the original Escape from the Planet of the Apes? No, not at all. Not at all. These are two completely different movies. Two completely different storylines, different streams. It's not even an adaptation. It's just a new Planet of the Apes, and this is how it got started. The original one, they didn't really go into too many detail about how they really killed all those humans that took over. But in the original one, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, the two apes that helped the original character in the first one, they got into a ship, traveled back in time to his time. I think they end up in like New York or something, and they get out the ship, and you know, everyone saw these apes chilling, talking, drinking just like people, so they became celebrities. You know, the chick was pregnant, the chick ape, and they let slip that, oh yeah, in the future we take over the human race and you're our slaves and you're dumb animals. So they took it upon themselves to grab their torches and pitchforks and go after the two apes. And she had her baby. She slipped the baby with the circus ape's baby. And so they killed her. They killed her husband. They killed the circus baby. While Caesar, I think that's what they named the ape, Caesar. Caesar the smart ape was left in a cage at the circus. And he later on grows up to take over the human race. But I think Rise of the Planet of the Apes, one thing they do right, because it doesn't make sense how, like, the 20 apes that escaped can, you know, breed and take over the human race. Oh, by the way, spoilers. I should have said that earlier. I'm going to have an annotation indicating that there's spoilers because I want to discuss this. I really do. At the end of the movie, if you guys have seen, there's a disease. A disease that kills people. which I'm pretty sure is going to kill most of the people on the planet because the disease spread at an airport, which means everyone in that airport is infected and they're flying everywhere. So, with a disease that makes apes smart and kills people, we can kind of see how that they can easily take over the human race. It'll probably be like a decade or two and they'll just be able to waltz into any city and just start living. But there really isn't too much to this movie. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, there really isn't. It's pretty simple. Man wants to make a drug that can help fix Alzheimer's in the brain and improve on human intelligence. Test it on an ape first. Ape gets smart. Project gets shut down. Takes ape home. Takes the drug home. Ape decides it's I'm tired of being a pet. I'm gonna start taking things over and take my ape friends somewhere and live in peace. Hey, that's about it. That's really all there is to it. It's a very simple story. Not complicated at all. And I think they should have had more. They should have had more with Caesar and the apes and, flying off the handle and tearing up San Francisco. They should have. I think the movie's about an hour and 40 minutes, I think. Let me look at that. Runtime, runtime, runtime. Yes, it was an hour and about 45 minutes. I think it should have been at least 2 hours, 10 minutes. It should have had more in there. Because the only parts where it started getting interesting was when Caesar started realizing that he was better than what he was doing. He was on a leash. Dogs on a leash. That was when it started getting interesting. Not with, oh, the little cute monkey. Oh, look at him learning. Look at him doing sign language. Nah, all that was boring. Only when Caesar started getting serious did the movie start getting serious. And that was the good part. They should have had more of that. But anyway, to me it's an okay movie. What the movie did succeed in doing is making me want a sequel. I want to see what's going to happen in the next movie. I'm really looking forward to it. This movie really laid a good foundation to build on. I think they already said they're going to do maybe 2 more Planet of the Apes movies. I'm looking forward to it. Now here's one question. Do I prefer the old one or the new one? I think I prefer the old one. It just seemed, better to me. Apes chilling, drinking, throwing down shots, when you're pregnant with a baby. That's always nice. But this one was just lacking. It really was. Anyway, guys, that's all I got to say on Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Before I go to boot camp, I'll probably go see some more movies. I was supposed to go see Shark Night. Yes, I know it's a terrible film. That's the point. I was going to go see it with Shokyo, but he had to go back to school, so we'll probably see it tomorrow sometime. So I look forward to the Shark Night 3D review. That's always going to be fun. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.